It's 6:46. Time for an update on your local ag news. Bryce joining us from KRVN Radio. Good morning, Bryce.
Hey, good Monday morning to you as well, Sarah. I hope you and our viewers this morning had a great weekend. As we do turn to a new week, here is the agriculture news that we are following. Sorghum purchases continue to rise. Three countries committed to purchasing U.S. sorghum last week. China committed to purchase 2.4 million bushels. Spain followed with a commitment of 2.2 million bushels. And South Africa committed to buy as well. An additional 2.1 million bushels were also committed to unknown destinations, bringing the total to roughly 6.7 million bushels for last week. The U.S. sorghum industry says it is encouraged by these purchases as we do move toward the 2019 planting season. The Sorghum Board says they support fairer and more open trade and will continue to work with international buyers and officials to achieve long-term trade relationships. Speaking of trade, U.S. and Chinese officials will hold more negotiations this week on ending a tariff war over Beijing's technology ambitions. Both sides say they are making progress, which has already helped diffuse anxiety that has battered global financial markets. The United States and China have spent more than a year now trying to resolve a trade dispute and reach an agreement that would overhaul the economic relationship between the world's two largest economies. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said yesterday that trade talks between the U.S. and China were entering a critical point as an American delegation heads to Beijing. Well, Nebraska's state senators are working on a revised bill that would expand agricultural producers' protections under Nebraska's 1982 Right to Farm Act. Lawmakers sent the legislation onto the final stages of the process. Legislative Bill 227 deals with nuisance lawsuits against farms. Senators set a 2-year time limit to file a nuisance suit against a change of the way a farm or public grain warehouse operates. The bill's author wants to give farmers and livestock producers more protection when they expand in the case that their neighbor is considering the expansion an intrusion into their quality of life. And finally, this morning, the 9th year of the Nebraska Ag Sack Lunch Program has been the biggest one yet. By the time the program will wrap up in May, nearly 5,250 fourth grade students from 108 schools will have participated in this year's program. The Ag Sack Lunch Program provides a free sack lunch to Nebraska fourth graders who visit the state capitol building in Lincoln as part of their curriculum. While the students eat their lunch, they hear a short presentation about agriculture in Nebraska. Those sessions are led by Ag Ambassadors, which are University of Nebraska-Lincoln students that have a passion for agricultural education. The event is designed to be a fun learning opportunity for the students to demonstrate the importance of agriculture to the state of Nebraska and ultimately show them where their food comes from. Those are the stories we are following here at the KRVN Nebraska's Soybean Board News Desk. For more information, you can always visit us online at krvn.com. Sarah, back to you.
Thanks so much.